Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Jordy. If you don't know me, today I just sat down to do makeup. Just did whatever the heck felt right. It was unplanned, it was fun. I was feeling just kind of bored of makeup, so I wanted to do something a little funky. It's not exactly wearable. I would wear it, but it was very fun to create. I always feel like I had something to say in the beginning of a video, but I forget. So enjoy the tutorial.
Hey baby.
Hi, have you seen a glue stick anywhere? I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just wake up and I don't want these brows. I'm just using a glue stick, a purple glue stick, and I'm doing lots of layers of glue to glue down and fill in all the little ridges between my brow hairs. I'm not great at it, so if you're looking for a tutorial, there's lots of really good ones online in case you also don't want brows sometimes. One more layer, I think. No, I don't like that. My brows are secure. I'm just gonna press some powder onto them. This is the Fenty butter powder. And now we can proceed. First, I'm going to put on some Hydrovisor from Fenty Skin. This is a moisturizer plus sunscreen. I love this product. It's so nice under my makeup. I feel protected from the sun. Smells good. Give that a moment to sink in. And then using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And now I'm gonna color correct my brows. This is the behind the scenes color corrector from Dermaflage. And I'm gonna use this really light peachy shade. And I just like to press it on with my finger. Get it really nice and warm. And just press it on carefully. It works really well. For foundation, I'm gonna use 185 in the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation by Fenty. Did I say Fenty? And I'm applying it with the Hank and Henry, what are you, Tasha brush. I really like this brush for putting on foundation. Initially, I just use sweepy motions to get my foundation all over my face. And then I start tapping it all over for a nice blend. And then for concealer, I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked in 30NN. And to blend that, I'm using the slightly smaller Hank and Henry brush. This is Trish. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of this concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit and dab it over the brows. Now I'm gonna set my face with the Fenty Butter Powder, starting with my under eyes, and this is a Fenty 125 brush. It has been my favorite for powder. It's like the perfect dense, but also fluffy. Also bringing this all over my eyelid and all over the brow. For a little extra coverage, I'm gonna take the Fenty Powder Foundation. This is in the shade 110, and I like to add it under my eyes for an extra highlight. A little highlight in the center of the forehead, a little bit on the chin, and nose. I'm also gonna take 130. I'm gonna see how this looks on the brow. A little extra coverage. It looks good. They still have a little bit of a shadow. So what I like to do is go in with a really pigmented white eyeshadow. This is Taco by Sugar Pill. And I'm just gonna go over where I can still see my brow. And then I'm gonna do another layer of the powder foundation, just pressing it on top. There is a lot of layers on my eyebrows, but it doesn't look too bad. And this isn't exactly an everyday makeup look, so it's for the art. I'm very, very, very excited that I am finally using this palette. The Milk Cosmetics Beetlejuice Recently Deceased eyeshadow palette. These are exactly the shades that I would have put in this palette. I cannot choose between the purples and the greens, so I think we're going to do something very like 2016 It's Likely makeup and do one purple eye and one green eye. To keep this tutorial short, I am going to just do one eye on camera and then follow the exact same steps, but with the other shades. So first I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into this shade here called Lost Souls. That is a pigmented powder. And once we get up to the brow, since it's not exactly smooth, I'm gonna mostly use pressing motions, because if I start to do a little sweepy sweep, it's really gonna show the texture. Just taking a fan brush as we go and really carefully sweeping away any fallout. I want these to be big and blown out. By these, I mean my eyes, I guess. Taking it all the way around my eye. I love not having eyebrows to tell me where to stop. Even on this weird surface, these are so easy to blend. Next, I'm gonna go into a lighter purple. This is Bio Exorcist. I feel sad to destroy the little Beetlejuice face. And that's our next purple I'm putting on top. Oh, it's so cute. And then just picking up a little bit more of that dark purple and just packing on a little bit more. And then using a flat brush, I'm gonna take this shade here called Little Accident, and that is going to be my lid color. Now with a smaller brush, going back into Lost Souls, I'm gonna do an equally as big and blown out lower lid. And then grabbing some Bio Exorcist and using that to blend it out. Essentially, this is Beetlejuice's eye makeup. Super easy, super quick, super purple. And now I'm gonna do the same on the other eye, but using the green shades. My camera doesn't seem to be picking up these greens at all, which is very disappointing because it looks very green here, but looking in my viewfinder, it looks not so green. Because this is so dark and this is so light and this isn't picking up on camera, even though it is picking up in my mirror, I'm gonna add some deeper green. I'm gonna use this green here from the jkissa Elf palette, and then I'll add some Beetlejuice, the shade Beetlejuice, a little bit higher up to give this eye a little bit more depth. Before I decide what to do with this eye look, I'm going to put on a new eyebrow. I'm gonna use the dark eyebrow powder from Sigma, and I'm just using a little tiny brush. And I'm just lightly sketching out where I want my little tiny eyebrow. Essentially my eyebrows from 2007. We'll see if my mother will send me a picture. I think this look is going to be kind of accidentally kind of a 20s look. I was just feeling bored with makeup. Now I'm gonna take the One Size Point Made Busty Brown gel crayon because it's really creamy. And carefully trace the eyebrow. And then using the same brush I used before, just to kind of blend the gel pencil. Hello. Not quite the same shape, but it's close enough. I think that next I'll add some liner. I'm gonna use the NYX Epic Ink liner, and I'm gonna do a big wing. So I'm going to consult my little box of things. Let's add some little gems. I'm gonna use my brush on lash glue. I'll just do a couple random dots, and I'm gonna start sticking on little gems, big gems. So glam. I'm using a little brush to pick them up, and I'm pretty sure the only reason it's working is because it's dirty. I think maybe one more. I think I'll try to do them similar, but I'm not gonna stress too much about having them in the exact same spots. Before I add lashes, I think lashes are really gonna make this look. I'm gonna contour my face. I'm gonna use the Melt Cosmetics Light Medium Contour Powder, and I'm gonna contour the hollows of my cheekbones. Just the regular. Not doing anything weird here. Might go a little bit more dramatic. I'm not really gonna worry about my forehead because I am putting on a wig, and then contouring my nose with a smaller brush. It's weird to connect my nose contour to my fake eyebrows. This is the jkissa J1 brush with e.l.f. and it's a really good nose contour brush. And then blending it out with the same brush that now has no product on it. Now I'm gonna put on some mascara so that my lashes blend to the falsies. I'm not gonna put on a lot, just enough to make sure they're not blonde, making sure to get the root. This is my favorite mascara. This is the Beauty Care Naturals Lengthening Mascara. And I'm not doing mascara on the bottom lashes yet because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. For lashes, I think I'm gonna use Sliced from Likely Makeup, which is these ones, but maybe we will stack them. We'll see how they look. Okay, I'm gonna leave the eyes alone and I'm gonna finish my face and then come back to it and we can tweak from there. To highlight, I'm gonna use the Ofra Snuggle Up Duo, just the highlight. And I'm using the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlight Brush. And then for my nose highlight, I've been using the ColourPop E21, and it's the perfect size for highlighting the bridge and the tip of the nose. What are we gonna do for blush? We could really go any way with the blush. We could do a pink, we could do an orange. I'm torn. I think let's do orange. I'm gonna take a duo fiber brush, this is from Sigma, and I'm gonna use Contortion from the Clam Blush palette. I'm gonna place my blush really high on my cheek, and I'm bringing it across the nose in a very sunburned fashion, a little bit on the tip. And we're just gonna trust the process, okay? Stay with me here. Gonna add in some of that highlight that we kind of lost. And then we're gonna add a ton of freckles, all in the same pattern across the nose on top of the blush. And I'm gonna use the Salty Face Freckle Stain. And I'm gonna wait a second to blot these out because I do want them to be dark and dramatic. Now for the lips, I'm gonna use Maya by Melt, just in the center. And I'm gonna blot it out. And I'm really gonna smudge those edges outside of my lip line. And then I'll add a little bit more in the center and keep it a little darker in the middle. I'm gonna add some Milk Jumbo Pencil to my waterline. And I think I will add mascara to the bottom lashes. I'm gonna go back into the Clown Blush and I'm gonna grab some Carousel, the pink, and I am gonna add a little bit more blush, necessary, just to my cheeks, a little bit to the nose. Make it a little bit more of a peachy vibe. I'm gonna add a little bit of Carousel to the lip to kind of tie it together with the blush. And now I'm gonna put on my hair and maybe a different shirt, or maybe no shirt. We shall see. I'll be right back. I definitely feel like I'm from a different era. I'm not entirely sure which one. This is a wig that I dyed, cut, and styled myself, so you can't really get it like this. Maybe someone knows of something similar, let me know. I did not know what article of clothing to put on, so I'm just wearing a tube top. I thought it looked cute just with my tattoos. I feel pretty cute, and that was a lot of fun, very therapeutic to just do something different, unplanned, colorful, and yeah, thank you for giving me a platform so that I have an excuse to do looks like this. I hope you guys like the look. If you recreate it, please tag me. It was a lot of fun to do, and I hope you do it too. I will see you in the next video.